Welcome back to Further Solutions Academy. Further Solutions Academy. Don't forget to share our videos, subscribe if you have not subscribed before. Kindly do so. At this point, we have enough of videos for you to learn, especially probability. There's nothing you want to learn of probability that you won't find on our channel, Further Solutions Academy. On this video, I'll be working on problems on probability, probability problems. And I have these two questions, question 1 and question 2. By the end of this video, you will understand something like this, how to solve something like this on probability. Probability is a very simple part of mathematics. I always tell my students, especially physical students, that probability is a very simple part. It's the most simplest part of mathematics. But just know that you must not get an answer that is zero. It must be between zero and what? And let me just say p of x and less than equals to what? 1. And that is what probability is all about. You must not go in number. You must not go between. It must be between 1 and 0 and 1. Now, when you go below this, you have done rubbish. Above this, you have done rubbish. But if it is 0, it means that particular thing cannot happen. But if it is this, it means that thing will certainly happen. I think we have done that trying to be on our video for better understanding. But on this video, I just have some questions here, which by the end of this, you will understand this very well. The question number 1 says that it was sent by one of my students anyway, and we have to do it so that everybody can learn from it. The question number 1 says 10 cards numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 10, and then shuffle 3 cards are chosen without replacement. What is the probability that only one of the cards has an odd number? Only one of the cards has an odd number. That is what we. Now, that is number 1, odd numbers. Now, number 1. Number 2, look at this. Table shows the number of limes and apple on the same size on the bag. Now, this is lime. This is what? Apple. Everything that is here, they are known as lamb. They are lambs. Now, good lambs, which is going to be 10. Bad lambs is what? Good lambs, 10. Good apple, 8. Bad lime, 6. Bad apple, 6. Now, if 2 of the fruits are picked at random, one at a time, without replacement, find the probability that both are good limes, both are bad limes, and one is bad. One is good apple, and the other is bad lime. Now, that is what we are going to solve on this video. Let's try to see how this will be solved. It's a very simple part of mathematics. Just calm down. Now, when you see something like this, a card is shown. This is a card. We are talking about even and odd. Don't forget, it can be odd or even. If I were you, I will run through my tree diagram, which I will have something like this. I can call this odd. I can call this even. Now, it's chosen 3 times. It means this is going to be performed 3 times. Odd, even. Odd, even. And the last part of it, odd, even. Sorry, I'm talking about. Okay. Odd, even. Odd, even. Odd, even. Now, that is 3 first. This is first time. First, second, and third. That is all about that. The first one we all know 1 all over 2. This one will be 1 all over 4 and 1 all over 8. You all know that earlier. I think I've explained that in the previous video. This one will be now Don't forget, I've told you this particular thing will be 2 raised to power what? N, which is 2 raised to power what? 3, which is going to be 8. That is why we're having 8 here. Now, odd, 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 sorry, odd, odd, even, odd, even, odd, and odd, even, even. And this also will be even, odd, odd, even, odd, even, 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 odd, even, even, even. Now, that is very, very important. I think you can say that. Now, how many are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is all what you need to do. That is what you need to do. Now, the next thing you are going to be doing now is that the question asks about what is the probability that only one of the cards has an odd number. Now, you will just go to number that has odd number. Look at odd number. Only one odd number. This is having only one odd. This is having only one odd. This is having only one odd. It means I can take probability of the first one. I have plus, or, sorry, let me use the word or, probability of even, odd, even, or probability of even, odd. That is what you have to do. Now, don't forget that we are talking about without replacement. Don't forget that we're talking about without replacement. Don't forget that we are talking about this. This is just telling us the steps. Okay, these are steps. Second, and now, the best thing to do now is that here will be 5, because there are 5 even, there are 5 odd. Will be 5 all over 10. Here will be 4 all over 9. While here will be 3 all over what? 8. 3 all over 8. Now, hope you know that this will remain the same. 5 all over 9. Here will also remain 5 all over 8. And here will remain 4 all over 8. This is 4, sorry. This is 4. This is 5 rather. Now, that is how it will be done. This one will be 4 all over 8. And here will be 5. We have 5 all over 10. Here will be 5 all over 9. And here will be 4 all over 8. And here will be 5 all over 9. And here will be 3 all over 8. And here will be 5 all over 8. And here will be 4 all over 8. Now, please take note of that very well. Okay, since we have done that, I think, do you know why I'm doing like this? There are 10 cards. Now, even, we have probability of odd is 5 all over what? 10. Probability of even is 5 all over 10. In the second place, probability will be, you are without replacement. It means without replacement. Now, without replacement, it means I'll be having 4 all over what? 9. And which is 1 is taken from what? Even, odd. 1 is taken from the what? The total. And also, I'll be having this one remain, the even remain intact, which is I'll be having 5 all over 9. But the total number of the card is not as the same. Now, also the same thing, this one remain intact because all the remain intact, which is I'll be having that all over that. That is what we need to do there. Now, since we have done that, we will now continue by having Don't forget that all established clause, we are talking about all, it is clause. Now, I can answer that what? Probability of even plus probability of even odd even plus probability of even odd. Now, that is what we are talking about. What is the probability that only one of the card has an odd number on it? Now, one odd, one odd, one odd, one odd, one odd, one odd. Can you see from here? I can see that is what we are talking about. Now, this is very important because of positioning is very important now. What do I need to do? Odd here is what? 5 all over 10 multiplied by even here. What are we talking about? Well, even is 5 all over 9. I'll be having 5 all over 9 multiplied by, and the last part of here is 4 all over 8. We have only one odd, which is going to be 4 all over 8. 4 all over 8. That is the first one. That is the first one. Now, the second one will be plus. I will move on again. What is my even? My even here is, which I'm talking about this, my even here is 5 all over 10 multiplied by my odd here is 5 all over 9. 5 all over 9. 5 all over 9 multiplied by, and the last part of it, which is even is 4 all over 8. I have 4 all over 8 plus the last one, which is going to be the third one, my even, which is I'm having 5 all over 10 plus I'm having another even, which is 5 all over 9 plus, this is not plus, multiply by, I'll be having, and the last of odd, which is going to be 5 all over 8. 5 all over 8. That is what we need to do. Can you see how the tree diagram really helps here? That is, I'm just using it to solve the problem. Now, the next thing I will need to do now is to be equals to, what can I do here? 5 year 1, 5 year 2, 2 year 1, 2 year 2, 2 year 1, 2 year 4, and I think I'll be having 36. I'll be having 5 all over 36 plus 5 year 1, year 2, year 1, year 2. What else can I talk about here? Okay. Hope I'm not making any mistake. Okay. 5 year. I'll also be having 5 all over 36 plus, and I can say that this one will be a bit different. Hope I'm not making any mistake here. This is 4 all over 9. 4 all over 9, which is this. Here is supposed to be 4 all over 9. Sorry. This is going to be 4 all over 9. Sorry about that. It will be 4 all over 9. Here will be 4. Now, which I'll be having the same thing, which will be 5 all over 36. Now, which I'll be having 15. I'll be having 15 all over 36. That is my answer. 15 all over 36. Now, which I can say that 3 year is 5. 3 year is 12. That is my answer. That is my answer. Now, that is what we need to do there. The next thing I need to work on is this table. Show that the number of line and this is very, very simple. Please take note of that. It's a very simple part. Very, very simple. The first thing I need to do, the total of fruits, total number of fruits. Total number of fruits is just like we're having 8 plus 10 plus 6 plus 6, which it will be 18 plus 12, which I'll be having now the total number of items will be equals to it will be equals to 30 fruits, because I'm adding everything together, that is there. Since I've done that, the next thing I will need to do is that probability. Now the question now said that both are good lines. Both are good lines. It means I'm talking about probability of line, probability of good line. Let me put good line and good line. Now, don't forget that this time around is without replacement. Now, what's probability of line? Probability of line, good line, sorry, let me put good line, will be equals to, probability of good line is equals to 10 all over what? The total number is 30. Now, if it is without replacement, it means I've taken away what? Now, the second one now, of the second one, probability of what? Probability of second good line. It means I'll be having 9 all over 29. 9 all over 29. It means probability that both are good line. Probability that what? Probability that both are good line. Now, it means both are good line. It will be equals to, I'll be having 10 all over 30 multiplied by what? Multiplied by 9 all over 29. That is all what we need to do there. It means probability of both are good line. It's probability of that and that. Hope I'm not making any mistake. No. Okay. Now, which I'll be having year 1, year 3, year 1, 3, year 3, which I'll be having, my answer become 3 all over 29. That is my answer. 3 all over 29. Now, that is number 1. Number A rather. Number B, both are bad fruits. Both are bad fruits. Now, look at the probability that both are bad fruits. Bad fruits are this. These are bad fruits. It means total of bad fruits will be equals to 6 plus 6, which is equals to 12. That is very, very good. Now, both are bad fruit. It means I will see that what? Probability of, okay, first probability of bad fruits will be equals to 12 all over 30. Probability of second, it means second experiment. It means second of bad fruit will be equals to what? 11 all over 29. Both are bad fruit. It means probability that both are bad fruit will be equals to 12 all over 30 multiplied by 11 all over what? 29, which I'll be having this. Can I cut small? Now 3 year 4, 3 year 10, 2 year 1, 2 year 2 year 5. Now, which is I'll be having 22. Hope I'm not making any mistake. I'll be having 22 all over. Now, which is 5 times 2. 5 times 5 multiplied by 29, which is I'll be having 22 all over 5 times this 5. That will be 10. I'll be having 0. 5 times that will be 39. I'll be having plus 1. That will be 145. 145. Now 145. My answer become 145. That is my answer. Can you see that all what you are given, what you are having, they are all less than, they are between 0 and 1. The next thing we need to understand, which is the last part of the question. Now, probability that one is good, and good apple, and the other is bad lime. One is good apple, and the other is what? Bad lime. That one is not a very, it's not a big problem. What you just need to do, probability of what? What you just need to do, that you can also move on by having probability that one is good, one is bad. It can be probability of one is good, one is bad. It means probability of good, probability of good apple, probability of good apple, or probability of what? Bad. Okay. One is bad, one is good. Probability of good. Okay, probability of good, or am I saying the good thing? Okay, I discovered the way I'm doing this, I'm not doing it very well, so that people can see very well. I need to rub this part of the board for better, so that I can be able to, so I can be able to visualize it very well. Okay. Okay, the question says that the question is asking from us that which is number C. One is a good apple and the other a bad lime. Now, what you just need to do here, there won't be any problem. What you just need to do is that, I'm talking about number C this time around. Now, what I need to do is that I can say that probability of one is good, is a good line, and second is a bad, second is good apple. That is first one. Or, now, if I have something like this, first one is good and the second one is good. Now, what I just need to do is that I'll be having, it will be equal to probability of probability of good apple, good line, or probability of bad line, and let me put an here, and probability of good probability of good line and good. Now, probability of good and good apple. I hope I'm not making any mistake. No. Now, what I would just need to do is that this one, good lamp, is 8 all over. Now, it means I'll be having good all over 30, and multiply by, this one will be 6 all over 29, because of second one without replacement, plus this one will be we have 6 all over 30 multiplied by, which is 8 all over 29. Now, which I will be having something like this. Since I have something like this, I cannot cut and cut, which I will be having. We have, I did not the same thing. Yes, no, they are not the same thing. I can say that 3 year 2, 3 year 10, and 2 year 1, 2 year 5, which I will be having 16, 2 year 5. I will be having 8 all over 5 multiplied by 29 plus, here will be the same thing, 3 year 2, 3 year 10, and 2 year 1, 2 year 5, 8 all over 5 multiplied by 29, which I will be having 16 divided by, it should be 145. 145. That is my answer. That is my answer. You can see how this being solved. Don't forget you are home with Further Solutions Academy. Kindly share the video, subscribe among your friends. Once again, thanks for watching.